So you've been working really hard and it's time for a raise. At least you think you deserve a raise. How frustrating it can be if you don't get that raise, or even if you ask for one, if your manager says, yeah, not this year. Is there anything you can do? Yes, there is. You can plan your career like you do the work you do every day. In other words, the work you do every day is like a project. You're actioning tasks, you're executing work, and you're creating results. You can do that for yourself. Let me show you how. Promotions and raises don't just happen. They're planned actions that are agreements between your manager and yourself. Harvard Business Review did a study on this, and they say employees who ask for promotions and raises are 70% more likely to get them. And if you want to increase that success rate from 70% to 85%, here's the deal. Data shows that by being in charge of your own career, managing your career path, and sharing that career path plan with your boss is 85% more likely to create success in the end for either a promotion or a raise, or both. So there's power in being proactive. There's no doubt about that. The question is, what do you actually need to do? What are the steps? Let me take you through my step-by-step process to getting ready for asking for a raise or promotion. In each of the steps, I talk about what needs to happen, and I give you action points. And again, that's in the blog link. I'll leave that below for you. Step 1, do your research. That means researching the job you're in, the market you're in, the location you're in. So you really want to understand the skill set you have, the level you're managing at. So are you a manager, a supervisor, a team player? What are you? And then how many years of experience do you have? Are your skills a good match for that job? And I've written a whole process on understanding what your pay should be, and I'll put a link to that video here. And using tools like Glassdoor can help you make sure your pay is in parity. And if it's not, you know how much to ask for. And after you've done your research, I suggest you create a career discussion document. This document can help you progress conversations from awareness to engagement to conversion, as we'd say in marketing. Make them aware that you expect to get a raise or a promotion. And then, of course, back that up with data. Data from the processes I've shown you on the other video or from looking at Glassdoor. Next, you want to engage with them. Engage in a conversation where you discuss the process of actually what needs to change in order for you to get that raise. Is it something on their side? Is it something on your side? Maybe it's both. And then finally, setting deadlines, setting the engagement process for how is that raise or promotion going to happen. In other words, what's the timeline and what are the steps to take to get there? Be professional, don't be emotional, but put your point forward. You have a right to do so. And if your manager's a good one, they'll listen. So let me show you what that action overview might look like. You can use these models to create a model that works for you in your company. So what you want, first of all, is to track the management career discussions, either future discussions or past discussions. Create the action tracker. So what product results do you need to have? What leadership skills, business training, or targets you need to reach? And remember, if you're looking for promotion, you should already be working at that level. So show you are with facts and figures that help back up your request for a promotion or raise. Next, develop a career progression plan. This is a simple way of showing how your career has progressed so far and what the next promotion level would be. Again, you want to show things like amount of authority or control you have over the work you're doing, such as budget levels, team responsibilities, etc. And then finally, make sure you land on those business results. And then you need to practice what to say to your boss. Don't just walk in cold. You have these two documents ready, but then you want to consider what questions your boss may ask. And I have two graphics on this, one on raises and one on promotion discussions, to talk about how you broach the topic, what kind of data you want to show, how you're going to present the information you've created, and also think about your boss's responses. A great way to do this is to find a mentor or coach who can help you do this. So you're going to schedule the meeting, discuss your accomplishments, talk about your career goals, ask open-ended questions. And again, in my blog, I've got a full list of the open-ended questions you might want to ask. Ensure your content you've created on your career discussion and your career action path with your boss so that they can track along with you. And make sure you're agreeing as you go. It shouldn't be a one-sided conversation where you're talking about what you want. Make sure that their point of view and their ask is in there as well. That way you've got a mutual agreement, a social contract, if you will, between you and your boss about what you're going to do and what they're going to do to help you progress in your career and get that raise you deserve. And then express appreciation. If your boss is receptive, thank them. Talk about next steps. Follow up. You'll want to do all of that. But most importantly is how to actually ask for a raise. We don't need to make this personal, and we don't need to make, I need a raise because I can't pay my rent. Nobody cares. Honestly, 90% of the companies do not care. What you need to do is show you need a raise because you deserve a raise based on the work and outcomes you're creating. And again, I've got that great downloadable for you so that you can actually write your own script. Writing the script and practicing it isn't crazy. It makes you fluid, it makes you prepared, and it makes you more confident when you're asking for a raise. Don't use diminutive words. Use the words that show you're ready for that raise. You've got the skills, you've got the accomplishments, and you show the results for the business. And similar to raise, promotion. So show you already understand the business, you understand the leadership goals. Mentoring and coaching others is a great way of showing you're ready for the next level. All of this is necessary in order to get a promotion for most companies. There also may, of course, be technical requirements that you need to meet, such as certifications. And if you want to know more about certifications, especially in the area of project management, check out this video. Now let's back up and say that not all managers have the ability to create raises or promotions for staff. Sometimes they need to go through internal processes, and understanding what those processes are, what the timing of them are, and what the criteria is you need to meet in order to get a raise or promotion is really important. And if your manager's not sharing that with you, either they may not know, in which case they should find out, or they do know and need to share that information with you. So you're capable of getting that raise or promotion. I'd love to hear from you to find out if you did. And if you followed any of these rules, what worked best for you? Final tips. First of all, it's up to you to take charge of your career. Be proactive. Keep the conversation professional and focused on the goals and actions. And align your career objectives to the company's goals. You know, the best way to show your value is showing how you value your customers. And the more you can show that link also shows true leadership skills, because real leaders not only understand the product, the process, and the team involved in the work you're doing, but also the goals of the company and how your work directly relates to that. I have a whole playlist on increasing your business acumen, understanding the link between work and your company's results. Check that out. I'll also put those links below. And if you have a specific question about this kind of information, do leave me a comment below. I'd love to interact with you, and also you all inspire me. I don't get a lot of comments on my videos, but I get a lot of comments by email, and they are very, very helpful. So please do interact. I'm listening. And if you want to know more about this topic, check out that blog link. And if you want to see more videos that can help you get your job, find the right position, get the right pay, check out these videos. And I'll see you next time on ProjectSkillsMentor.com. Bye-bye, everybody.